In a forgotten sub-level at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, a lone figure known as Rohini Shah is digging through classified documents that have been hidden for decades. The fluorescent lights above flicker, casting an eerie glow over the rows of dusty files. Rohini's fingers move swiftly, her eyes scanning for any mention of Project Nyx, a program rumored to have experimented with weather modification. She has been searching for weeks, driven by a personal vendetta. Her younger brother, Kabir, disappeared while working on a similar project, and she suspects that Project Nyx may hold the key to his disappearance. Rohini's habit of twirling her hair into tight knots when anxious has become more pronounced as the days turn into weeks. She wears a silver necklace with a small crystal pendant, a keepsake from her brother, and it serves as a constant reminder of her mission. As she delves deeper into the documents, she comes across a name that makes her heart skip a beat: Dr. Zara Seed, a renowned meteorologist who was involved in Project Nyx. Rohini's eyes widen as she reads through the files, her mind racing with the implications. She says to herself, the pieces are finally coming together. We have been looking at this from the wrong angle. Rohini's search leads her to an abandoned warehouse in Gdansk, where she hopes to find Dr. Seed. The warehouse is a labyrinth of narrow corridors and dimly lit rooms, the air thick with the smell of decay. As she navigates the maze, the sound of her footsteps echoes off the walls, punctuated by the creaking of old wooden beams. She's being watched, she can feel it, the weight of unseen eyes upon her. Suddenly, the lights flicker and die, plunging her into darkness. The silence is oppressive, punctuated only by the sound of her own ragged breathing. And then a low hum begins to build, a sound that seems to vibrate through every cell in her body. It is a sound she has heard before in the depths of the sub-level at Wright-Patterson. The hum grows louder, more insistent, and Rohini feels her heart pounding in her chest. She is not alone in the warehouse, and she knows that she is getting close to the truth. As she moves through the darkness, her fingers trailing over the walls, she stumbles upon a hidden room. The door creaks open, revealing a space filled with rows of computer servers and monitoring equipment. The hum is deafening now, and Rohini feels as though she is being pulled towards something. She sees a figure standing in the shadows, a figure that seems to be waiting for her. The air is cold, the temperature dropping with every step she takes. The figure steps forward, revealing Dr. Zara Seed. Her eyes are haunted, her face etched with lines of worry and fear. Rohini asks her about Project Nyx, about the experiments with weather modification. Dr. Seed's voice is barely above a whisper as she says, "We have been playing with forces we do not understand, and now we are facing the consequences." The words hang in the air, heavy with foreboding. As Rohini presses for more information, the hum grows louder still, until it is almost deafening. The lights flicker back to life, and Rohini sees that the room is filled with screens, each one displaying a different image: storms raging across the globe, wildfires burning out of control, earthquakes shattering the earth. The temperature in the room seems to drop even further, and Rohini feels a creeping sense of dread. And then nothing. The screens go dark, the hum ceases, and an oppressive silence falls over the room. Rohini feels as though she is holding her breath, waiting for something to happen. Dr. Seed's voice is barely audible as she says, "It has begun, the consequences of our actions." The words are laced with a sense of desperation, of resignation. Rohini's eyes lock onto Dr. Seed's, and she sees a glimmer of fear there. The air is thick with tension, the weight of the unknown hanging over them like a sword of Damocles. Rohini's phone rings, shrill in the silence. She answers, her voice tight with anticipation. The voice on the other end is distorted, unrecognizable, but the words are clear: "Rohini Shah, you should not have come here." The line goes dead, and Rohini is left standing in the silence, the darkness closing in around her. The last thing she hears is the sound of her own heartbeat, pounding in her ears like a drum. The hum is back, louder than ever, and Rohini feels herself being pulled towards something. She says, "I will not back down, I will uncover the truth." The words are lost in the void, swallowed by the darkness.